Today is the day. For the first time in 25 years, I am leaving the US. I am taking a trip to another country, and I haven't done a thing like this since I was a kid, since I went to Japan. My cousin was teaching English out there at one of the colleges, and she wanted me to come out and just have that experience living in another country. At that time, seeing another country for myself was eye-opening, but I know it's been a very long time, and it's really been far too long since I've had a passport. I haven't had one since I was a kid, and I actually lost that passport along with my birth certificate, so I had to go through the process of getting my birth certificate all over again, as well as my passport. But here I am, LAX, passport in hand, plane ticket in hand, getting ready to board a plane, headed to Thailand. I'm on a 60-day tourist visa. Who knows, maybe I'll extend it out to 90 days. But I have some plans when I get out there. Looking forward to some new experiences, finally traveling once again. I actually may go the same route as my cousin who taught English in Japan. I may even teach English in Thailand for a little bit. When my cousin taught English in Japan, she lived out there for 4 years, and she said it was one of the best experiences that she's ever had as far as teaching, and it helped launch her career in academia. She's actually the dean over at some college in one of the departments, but everyone else who's done it says they've had some great, rewarding, enriching experiences. And I'm at that point too. I have been feeling stuck lately. I have been feeling like I haven't been able to make it the way that I've wanted to. I've been on the short end of the stick as far as jobs. I've been laid off. And, these things that continue to happen, it's just, well, what can I do? I go pick up and go get another regular job somewhere? Or do I really take the time to reset and rethink and think about what my passions are and utilize the time that I have to just say, hey, I'm going to take a trip. I was able to save up enough money, and rather than it to go on bills or an emergency, something to happen to where it's all gone and I have nothing to show for it, I went on ahead and took the chance and I bought this plane ticket to Thailand. I don't even have a lot saved up to even take this trip. I know I should be bringing a lot more money with me, but I'm not. I'm just going to go on ahead and do it. I convinced myself to get on this plane and just take off and go with it and just see what is going to happen next. And I'm ready for whatever is going to happen next. I have an open mind to it, and I'm going to use this trip as a jumping off point. I'm going to use this trip to really center myself and to think as I leave my country right now and see how many other people have left the United States in search of something more, in search of something better, or even just in search of something different. And here I am taking off from LAX, leaving the United States behind, leaving Los Angeles behind, just leaving all the problems of the US and LA behind. Sometimes you just get tired of problems, and it's not even your fault either. You're working hard. You're doing everything that you're supposed to be doing to try to make it, but there just seems to be some sort of roadblocks, some sort of problems, and then you start to think, what are you really doing it for? When are you going to take time for yourself? When am I going to take the time for myself? When is it going to be my time? Or is this something that I'm forcing where I'm at right now? And maybe I need to try to let something happen organically elsewhere. These are some of the thoughts that I've wrestled with for a while. This is why I'm on this plane ride right now and headed to a different part of the world. But I booked this plane ticket back in December. I actually booked it through Delta, and their partner airline is Korean Air. I got a really phenomenal deal on this ticket. It is under $1,000. So the first flight is into Seoul, South Korea, and then we transfer on into Bangkok. 14 hours. The plane ride was really cool. It was a smooth plane ride, not a lot of turbulence. We were chasing the sun the entire time. But I recommend sitting on the right side of the plane as far as a window seat goes, because you get the best views coming out of Los Angeles and into Seoul, South Korea. 14 hours later, here we are. Part 1 done. Part 2 into Bangkok coming up next. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'm looking forward to you taking this trip right along with me. So stay tuned. More videos coming up.